Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, keep
So
it
no more
PG.
politics. No more politics.
Keep it PG.
Could I still talk about Larry the cat?
I mean, should be prime minister, but hey.
Cat as a prime minister. I mean, couldn't do much worse.
I totally agree.
At least still be cuddly and adorable.
I mean, who could argue against Larry the cat? Honestly. It'd be tough to sit on the argue. It'd tough to keep his attention.
You'd probably just bribe him with like cat toys or treats.
Belly rubs.
It'll make Prime Minister's questions more interesting.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, that. Ooh. That.
Did the
What
ghost
the fuck
move?
have I done? What the hell am I doing?
Are you moving the ghost?
Okay. No, I tried selecting. Oh, I see what happened.
Anyway, so for those who were here last time, what happened?
We shot a lot of shit with a gun that was attached by hopes and dreams.
Yes.
Apparently, Jack spent the whole time in a drunken stupor and was unable to join.
I tried
Where's
knocking
the
on your
rum
door,
gun?
Captain.
Something about rum. Well, Jack's had a lot to think about over the last, let's say, week. Wouldn't you agree, Spar?
Yeah.
I'm going to allow you to take over whenever you want to do that. That's up to you.
I'd prefer the whole party to be here for that.
Look, at this point, we're going to just kind of have to roll with it at this point, okay?
Yeah.
This is most of them, and we can fill Anna in.
Okay,
And
sorry,
Karina
real quick. I apologize. Apparently my browser is stuck. It's saying upgrade your game to jump gate.
What?
That's a new thing for roll 20.
Scroll down on the bottom left. There should be a thing where you can just close that window and just not have to do that.
Okay.
That
Anyway.
popped up for me too.
So
Yeah,
Karina's
sorry.
kind of we can fill Anna in after this session.
Yeah.
She's we can't delay it too long. Kind of is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So after the recap, I can get into that, I guess.
yeah, it's up to you. If you want to do it early or late, that's up to you. All right, so continue with the recap.
We just keep slapping nameplates on that room on top of the previous one.
I'm okay with this. Continue. As the room keeps changes, please just keep
Yeah. So
keep slapping names on it.
What did I miss last week?
We got into Starship Combat. I guess somewhat performed as like interim captain or like temporary captain. Then we landed on a planet and went to a bar.
And met a mariachi dude.
That new Polgara, allegedly.
Allegedly. Where did I get this green ink on me from?
And Tickle was mentioned.
Tickle was mentioned. Tickle would be crazy enough to go random places. All right, okay.
Yeah.
I got ink on my hands. I just need to go wash them. 2 seconds.
Okay.
I am curious as to how Tickle would react if like he ever sees Polgar and Belderon wielding the frying pan. I wonder if he'll recognize it.
The frying pan of legend.
Just
Passed down through generations.
Who are you? Who gifted you this power?
That
I think
dent.
he's going to be a little bit more confused when he just looks at fucking Dudley and he's like, that looks like half F this and half Chelsea. Oh, no.
I think he would know Belderan, actually. 'Cause he sees Bulgara, as far as I know, so they probably would have met.
Yeah.
Probably.
He'd just look at the Frango and go, I remember when I put that dent in that.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the pan of Tickle's Bane.
Tickle Bay.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, my mom is doing a lot better now.
Hooray.
Good.
Not completely healed, but doing
Well,
better.
not safe.
Oh, I did come up with more direction for my character as well.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. It normally doesn't bother me too much, but it was like green ink, and I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, I mean, you were green, so you were afraid you were gonna die.
Or afraid that you're going to turn into Kermit the Frog.
All right. So now that we got the recap done,
Hey ho! I want to shoot a spaceship gun.
does anyone have anything they want to take care of now before we keep moving the plot along?
Not really.
One quick question, because I can't find the rules. Like when I buy a new suit of armor or a new weapon, and I want to take an armor upgrade out of it and put it in the new one, how much does that cost?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just your time.
The only limitation
zip.
is there might be some upgrades that you can't remove or have some kind of restriction on that. Or maybe you can't put it in a new piece of armor within 24 hours or something. Or maybe it's that, I think what it is if you take an armor upgrade out of a slot, you can't put something else in that slot within the next 24 hours, I think is how it usually works. But if you're putting it in a different piece of armor, I think you're fine.
It's usually just magical upgrades that are restricted to that.
Yeah.
I mean, these would like I have a weapon fusion and an armor upgrade. Any of those weapon fusions that had that actually that made you do that. Now that I think about it,
I think it was fusion seals that couldn't be transferred. Maybe? I'm not really sure.
Okay. Yeah. So nothing unless otherwise specified in the rulebook.
Okay.
We're gonna stop that. Anyway. All right. Anybody else on the line that needs to do stuff?
Nope.
It's possible, though difficult and expensive, to transfer fusions from one weapon to another. Any character trained in mysticism can transfer a fusion to a new weapon. When transferring a fusion to a higher level weapon, this costs the difference between initially purchasing the fusion for each of the two weapons.
Huh?
I will link that page that has all the rules for weapon fusions, including the costs.
Let's see it.
Okay.
That kind of sucks dick, but it's okay.
Yeah, so if we're all ready to go, then Jack's basically going to call a meeting for the whole crew.
Oh god, who pushed the red button?
Spar, just notice your icon or like your profile is still the old from the
Yeah,
previous campaign.
yeah, I'm not worried about it. On the thing on the stream, yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Unless you mean my avatar on Roll20, in which
Yeah.
case, I haven't changed it because I don't have it visible on my screen, so I wasn't worried about it.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. I guess we'll just. I don't know. Is there a space to meet?
Down there?
Oh,
I guess.
One
Yeah.
again,
I guess that is a
joke.
table. Now that I look at it, and we'll just assume that Karina's there as well, for
Yeah.
the,
Karina doesn't talk much anyway,
yeah,
so
for the sake of moving things along.
unfortunately there are times when we're just gonna have to.
Yeah.
I tried to give us as much time as possible. We had like 2 weeks to get everyone together, and well, it didn't
Yeah.
quite happen.
I would have liked to have been here last week, but as mentioned, things happened. So
Look, whatever you have to do it.
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be mad.
And I've had some stuff to deal with IRL
Yeah.
recently, so not gonna go into details.
Anyway, continuing on with the crew meeting.
Yeah. Just waiting for the other two to get in if they're moving their tokens.
Oh, go ahead. There. Get in there. Oh,
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
thing.
in.
Yep.
Cypherx.
I was gonna say Karina could just be listening in remotely through space
Actually,
Zoom with her
there's
camera
no way
turned off.
Cypherx cares.
I mean, Karina could be just listening through the intercom in the tech bay or whatever.
That sounds like a Karina thing to do.
Not
We're
to
gonna say
mention
that.
keeping an eye on the whatever we got from the shrine.
Yep.
So anyway, I called you all in here because, well, I'm sure you've heard some of the things that people have said as we've run into them about what happened to me previously. But essentially, my previous crew that I was a captain of actually went behind my back and betrayed me and left me stranded out in that, you know, corner of space where we all met up, Dudley not included. But that's kind of why I was hesitant to trust all of you until recently. Ever since we went to the Besmara Shrine, I've been much more open to trusting all of you. You know, since that wasn't really anything about going to get treasure or finding uh, money or whatever, doing jobs. That was a purely personal thing for me, and you all helped with it and risked your lives. So it definitely left an impression, and I just kind of wanted to share that with all of you, and I'll be more trusting with stuff like that from now on.
We appreciate your forthcoming. You can do.
You're the captain.
I just got one question.
Yeah.
You have like names, right? Like of the people that you used to work with?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and those names could, theoretically be attached to locations like residences, hopefully not an orphanage. I don't want to firebomb one of those again. What I'm saying is, if you want yourself some revenge, now that you got yourself a new crew, I think that's something that could be, facilitated.
Oh, that's why we're heading to the Diaspora, because that's where my crew was stationed out of, so that's where they would have gone back to. And I was also, when I was asking around about, well, there's an item called a Besmara's Rose, which is given to the pirate lords that hail from the Diaspora, and it will allow the user to find any person throughout the entire universe and show them the direction of how to get there. And so
I think
that's
they're
how I wanted to find one, and I was pointed in the direction of that shrine. Obviously, we don't know what's in that device just yet, but I am certainly hoping that it is a Besmara's Rose so that I can find the crew and get some kind of revenge, if at least take back the ship, because it was much grander than this one. As much as I appreciate the Nirvana, I would like to have my old ship back.
Those rose things are real. I thought they were a myth. They're made up. My pa always told me about them when I was a kid.
Yeah, I happened to see one that one of the pirate lords was using back on the Diaspora. So yeah, they're certainly for real. But since they're only given out to pirate lords, they're usually pretty tough to come by. They're usually not just just sitting out in the open. If we happen to have found one in that device that's in the tech workshop, then that'll be a pretty significant stroke of luck.
What would be the purpose of this device?
The Besmara's Rose?
Oh shoot, my audio cut out. Hold on. I forget I need to play something in the background otherwise.
That's a weird audio glitch you have.
I could explain, but it'll take a little while.
No need. That's just a weird audio glitch.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
speaking of weird audio glitches.
anyway. You had a question you needed answered?
Yeah, that's what the rose does. I think it tracks people. Am I getting that right?
Yeah. Let me bring up the page so I can.
It was through magical means, though, right?
Um, judging by the description, it's presumably. It's listed under hybrid items.
Yeah, it's one of them
Oh,
hybrid
okay.
items.
I can do a little bit of stuff on it. It's just not the magic-y bits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had two of us working on that cube thing, which was both magical and technological.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, it can be used to find an object, a person, or a place anywhere in the galaxy. And it'll point towards it and can even provide, if it's something that's lost, it can provide a helpful hint as to how to find it. So, pretty easy to just find people that you know the names of.
All right.
And I do expect that my old crew would have gone back to the Diaspora, but it's possible that they may have struck off on their own and gone somewhere else, especially because committing a mutiny against the captain is a violation of the Besmaran faith, so it's possible that they would not have been welcomed back to the Diasporan pirates. So it's possible they may have just gone somewhere else. So, if that's the case, then I wouldn't really have much of a way to track them until we get there to ask around.
Wait, hold on. Do we have any good soundboard items? Nope.
What are you looking for?
Hold on. I don't think I do. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. So over the speaker, as you say this, a chime for a communication rings in.
All hands to the bridge.
Why does it sound like a duck?
Because that's what I use on the Discord soundboard. It's one of my favorites. I don't know what your chime is. I just decided to make it the duck because it was funny. I assume someone has it annoying. How about that? You could do a sad horn. There's an air horn sound.
I like that. I like the state personally. I vote for this. Does anybody watch 24?
Oh,
I've
it's
watched
the clock
24.
beeping.
No, it's the very specific ringtone that only 24 has. That
Not metal pipes. No one likes metal pipes. I hate metal pipes. Good thing I have it turned way down.
Right.
I've outsmarted everybody.
my friend had to mute it because
You
we
would-
had the Thomas the Train Engine.
You would hate
for a
Mira
while.
Samadan as like watching her streams because she likes to spam that sometimes.
So
Don't
it
we
is
all?
a video communication call. Who is accepting it?
I'll answer.
Cool. You recognize this person by the name of Allison Chains? That was it.
Allison
Right?
Chains, yes.
Yep, Allison Chains.
Dudley is keeping his mouth shut.
Dudley's
I
gonna
haven't-
love the others.
Look, I read the others. All right, I know what's coming. Oh, I love the names, by the way. They're great.
Yes.
100%. They're so good. But she goes, yeah, this is awkward. But hi.
What do you want?
Well, I was hoping to meet up.
And do
And
what?
she
Stab
waves a
me in the
white
back
flag.
again?
No, she waves a white flag. No, like parlay.
I'll put the call on mute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I love that. I don't know where you found that, but that's hilarious. Oh,
I probably wouldn't be able to get half of those. With the call on mute, I actually want to ask the rest of the party. This is one of the people I was talking about from my old crew. And she says she wants to meet to parley, waving a white flag. And I don't know if we should trust her. It's, I mean, she was part of the mutiny against me, so it's clear that they don't, follow the pirates' code or anything. So I don't particularly trust her to follow it when it comes to this. But also, I mean, it's a white flag and a call for parley.
it is part of the code.
My suggestion, at least for since this is the first time we're meeting them, go amicably in parlay.
Is it just her, or are we meeting like your whole old crew?
Good question.
That is a
Because
fair
I think
question.
that may change our response.
Unmute the call. Is it just you or the others with you?
Just me and a small crew that I've gathered. And she points to the background. There's like 2 other people.
I mean, that does sound like she could have particularly had a change of heart, as opposed to like everyone that betrayed you had like reached a consensus.
Look,
Uh,
Captain, I didn't want to betray you, all right? I was forced into it.
I
Do.
will also roll a sense motive.
Less noticing.
And we keep getting worse.
Hey, wait. Roll your paradoxes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, roll your paradoxes now, in case you
Oh,
want to use it.
I'm the one with no bonuses. Yeah, I roll better.
Holy shit, 1, 8, and 19.
Okay.
hold on.
You better roll your paradoxes too.
That's what I'm doing.
14, 9, 18. Oh, those are good paradoxes. Very helpful ones.
Okay, and also we need a sense motive?
Yeah.
1 sense motive coming right up.
There we go. Someone's paying attention.
I mean, to be fair, I rolled a 16. It's just I don't have any bonuses in sense motive.
That's
So.
true. Does anyone want to use any to change their role in any way before I continue?
No, that's equivalent to my second highest roll. So
I'll use up my 8 to make mine a 20.
Okay. Perfect. Well, good thing Jack and Dudley. You're
I'll
gonna
team player Dudley. It just gives him +2. But,
Okay. Well, anyway, she's telling you the truth right now. Not trying to deceive.
It would make sense if he would know.
Look, short story is there's more going on than you know.
Right. I'm just saying it makes more sense. Like
Yes, that was
like in
in
this.
game.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was in game.
where are we meeting then?
She's like, I can send you some coordinates, and she sends you some. Look, just meet me out there in like a week. All right? And just avoid being followed.
Don't I always?
Well, there was that one time, and the other time after that.
You can't do anything about the ostriches, Allison.
Yeah, how
Wait.
did you get followed by ostriches? I
Wait.
still don't understand that one.
Wait, what?
Ostriches?
Ostriches? What? Are you carrying like food or something?
The hell kind of racket were you running?
He was conducting an experiment into the realism of expression, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh god, the captain's an idiot.
Sadly for him, it was a small stone, and he picked ostriches.
We'll be there in a week.
She looks back after hearing all this and goes, "It was better than the emus, though."
Emus?
They did have good insurance, though.
You know,
They did.
actually, there's an entire nation of people on my planet that lost a war to emus.
Can I
How-
just
how-
throw a slipper at
No,
both?
it's a true story. It's a true story. I'm not
Right.
making it up.
Who could lose?
Jackdaw.
Who could lose a war to those small flightless birds?
Well, they're not exactly small.
They're not exactly small, and it's a nation called Australia. But yeah, they kind of lost. Pretty funny, actually.
She's like, "All right, I'll see you out there in a week. Be careful on your way over."
Right. I'll cut the call off there.
Hang on, what? What level is our character supposed to be?
7.
Level 7.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
You've been distracted. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just realized that I have skill ranks already. I was just like, wait, what? Let me just fix that.
Okay.
Dudley,
Yeah.
could you check these coordinates to find out what's out there?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you take some time. Doesn't take long. It's kind of near like empty mining outposts and things like that, abandoned.
Closest medium or large settlement?
Probably about a jump away, I would say.
Hmm. Well,
Very remote.
she did seem to be telling the truth as far as we could tell, so
Oh,
I guess
in worst case, the guns are a bit more put on this time.
There will be a chance to stop at like a port to like before you get there to like
Right.
restock and do things.
Yes. And yes, and good work on that, Mr. Dolphin.
Aim to please. I am aiming to become a fleet cap or a fleet admiral for the Fortations crew.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not sure how much being part of a pirate crew will help, but we'll do what we can to get you the experience you need. But
We find it quite admirable.
Admirable?
No.
well,
Why did I join this crew?
let's make way and get headed to the coordinates. How long until we get there?
Oh, you figure about 4 days out to the nearest outpost that actually can host like repairs and stuff in case they're needed in restock. Then another 2 solid days out, and then you can kind of like take your time on your way out there from the outpost.
Let's head to that outpost then, and since Allison seemed to be concerned about us being followed, keep an eye on the scanners to make sure there is no one following us.
Indeed.
We should
I
try
really
to do
don't
it.
want to fly directly into a trap.
That's what the ghost drive is for. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we don't have a lizard man that will let us know if we do.
Oh, that's better. Anyway, moving on. Back to our favorite map.
You have to be a bit more specific than that.
This what? You don't recognize this random set of space?
Ah, yes, very different than Sector 1286.
This is 1287. Wow, look at you, not even knowing.
No, what are you talking? This is Sector 3489. God, don't you even know your own maps?
Apparently not.
My favorite is Sector 69420.
Mhm.
Ooh.
All right.
We're a couple days early for that.
Fighter planes. So yeah, these guys drop out of stealth.
Can we tell if they're manned or unmanned?
They are manned.
Yeah, shall we open communique or should we just start blasting?
A shot rings off your shields.
So anyway,
Wait,
I started
hold on.
blasting.
Hold on. I was distracted for a second. Who's shooting at us?
Stealth buddies.
So, are we gonna?
Not the people that we were gonna parlay with.
Doesn't
We're
seem to
not there
be.
yet.
We haven't even made it to the outpost, so
I need a perception check from everybody.
Oh,
So,
Christ
are we
on a
becoming?
cracker.
Are we going to become Space Alec Baldwin or something?
We're not in the rusty part of space.
God damn it! Hang on. There might be something I can.
Can't read people, but man, can I look.
All right.
I think I might be
There
able to.
is a symbol on all of these. It is of a skull with what looks like a vial, or not a vial, but like a. It's not a vial. Like
It's
a
a freaking
container.
hammer.
No, it's like a container
Like
within
a
its jaws.
like a flask?
Kind of, yeah. A little bit more fancy than a flask.
Like a physic?
Roll. Whoever has knowledge of pirates, roll me a culture check.
How
I mean,
much do I have in my culture?
I
I
Mm.
literally can't because I don't have any ranks in culture, and it's a trained skill.
oh
Oh,
my god. Well, could I do it based off pirate, or could I relate it to pirate stories I heard as a kid?
I'm gonna
Sure.
use alternate outcomes to re-roll that.
yeah. Go ahead.
And did
Never mind. God
you
damn it.
say
Oh no.
did you say yay or nay to me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. They're not hard to locate. Everyone has heard of the four great pirate lords. This is one of the. These are people from the Lich Lord's pirate crew. That's their symbol.
No. Mouth. Oh.
They're. I think they're Eoxians. I think that's what they're called.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, from a
They're
distance,
they're basically like liches, like intelligent, like obviously intelligent liches, right? But that's a little bit of an oxymoron. But anyway, They're like a whole race is full of them,
Right.
essentially.
Intelligent undead.
Yeah.
Well, no, Lich is different than like just
Slightly
how
different. They are technically an undead. However, they differ slightly.
Liches can be intelligent.
Why do the
Uh,
ships look as though it's Dory, but a different, like, but like a reskin of Dory from
Yeah.
Finding Nemo?
I don't know. They're fighters.
They just look like that from a distance.
A little
All right.
bit, yeah.
So, who is okay? Engineering phase.
Let's see, the bee. I'm gonna go. What are the actions again? Because I didn't get to do.
They're pinned.
Okay. Because I had to be a gunner last week, so
Well,
Me.
someone's got to be a pilot this week.
Yeah, that was a question.
you don't want me being a pilot. I will crash the ship.
Jackal pilot.
I think I have the best piloting.
If you only had Jal here, he'd be the best pilot.
I have a plus 12 in piloting.
I have
No,
a
wait,
plus 14.
cancel that. His piloting sucks. Landing, though, he could land a ship anywhere.
What's
but
your
yes.
piloting, Declan?
I said I have a plus 14.
Oh, okay.
I've got 19.
I guess it should.
Drake would probably be the best one.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Well-
I hardly know how to fly this thing though, or like
Yeah,
I
I'll probably go with. I'll go with precognition to
Okay.
help with piloting.
Sounds good.
I mean, that's gonna pass regardless. So
So who
I think.
is
I'll
well,
do
that's
it.
the thing. Yeah,
who
because
is our pilot then?
that'd be Dudley. Because it's kind of a balancing act because we can use piloting for gunnery also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do I just need to do because we're in piloting phase?
I
Just
think
roll piloting.
If
we're still in
Lu-
engineering
if Lucian's
phase.
not doing anything in engineering.
Um. Who's the pilot? Do you need anything? Like,
No, I'm good for now.
I think
okay.
Belderan just gave a plus 2 to the pilot. Is that what that was?
Yes.
I mean, like speed wise or anything like that. If not, then I'm gonna.
Well, all I would help determine is piloting order. So I don't think I would affect the speed.
No,
I
but
know you wouldn't.
No.
I'll lock on. I'm just gonna lock on for right now. Try to
do
get
it.
some early damage off.
That's a computer's check, so piloting phase.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll their piloting while you guys do your thing. They have plus that. Okay.
I'd say also we should go for the stunt or the evade stunt.
21, 28, and 19. Okay, perfect. Okay, I got my order. Okay, computers. Let me check the lock on.
It is 5 plus 1.5 times Starship tier plus countermeasures.
Oh yeah, and that's I actually have a 24, so that's a just to clarify. I didn't add the plus 2 that I got to the piloting.
Okay, cool. Da, 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 da.
You've got 7 ranks in piloting, correct?
Correct.
Wait, what was the countermeasures thing again?
It is 5 plus 1.5 times the target Starship's tier plus target's defensive countermeasures.
I think that's what CT is in this one. Countermeasures. I think that's what it is.
Can't
So it's
remember where the
15
insights.
plus whatever their countermeasures are.
Okay, so 15 plus countermeasures.
Yes.
That will fail.
Damn, what are their countermeasures?
Well, I think it's a 7. So
Jesus Christ. How do you get that?
wait, hold on. I'm looking that up.
I want that.
It is a thing. Hold on.
Oh, CT is critical threshold.
Oh, then ignore that. Do they have any countermeasures? Okay, you passed.
Okay.
Sorry,
I was like, I could only find like.
I'm still kind of getting around like how they label these sheets up.
You're
So,
good.
thanks, appreciate it. Any help I can get. I'm just trying to make the
Hot.
game fun. That's all. Try not to get too like rules lawyery at the same time. So, you know.
Captain, we are locked onto our targets.
All right, so now that will be good enough for evade as well for your piloting, I believe. Let me check. I think it's evade is
10 plus 1.5 times tier.
yep, and your tier is a 7 right now. So yeah, that'd do. No, wait, that'd be 21.
Yeah, and I have 24.
Yep, perfect. So you
10
get a
plus.
+2 to your ACs. All right, so first things first. You rolled that. So the 19 moves first. They have this much movement, and they're going to attempt to get behind you a little. Then this guy moves, and he is going to kind of go in like at this angle. And that's the front. Okay, we're good. And now you move.
Okay. So
Just
we're
like
going
that.
to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are going to turn that way.
Perfect.
Don't we have
Thank
10
you.
Yeah, we have 10 movement, but we don't have to use all of it.
No, you don't.
You have 8 movement.
No, we have 10.
Oh, you had 10.
Oh, that's right. No, you changed the thrusters. We do have 10.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We're just gonna just ream him in the back.
I have played a lot of the game X-Wing. Like, a lot.
All right.
So the answer
Now
is
we
yes.
go
So
to
the answer is yes.
gunnery phase.
All right. Let's. What if I?
By the
set
way, do
this-
you have 2 people on the guns or just 1?
I would
Since,
hope that I would hope that Jack would maybe help with the guns.
yes, I will be assisting with guns since Dudley is
Piloting.
Otherwise occupied.
yes, since he's the
Okay,
pilot.
I'm going to go ahead and roll their attacks while you decide who you're attacking and what they do.
Well, it's the missile blocker that we've got, or you could use the magic torpedo unit at a minus.
These
Or well,
guys
depends
are
on who you
not.
target.
These guys are probably not going to hit you now that I think about it, but it's fine. They're not meant to.
So
Miss, miss, and miss.
Anything.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. Look, these guys are way weaker than you, but it's not. That's not the point of this fight.
there are 3 of them.
It's not the point of the fight that they're supposed to do any sort of super damage to you. This is something else.
Oh no, it's a plot battle.
I will.
Gotta introduce people somehow.
I think this one should be in our starboard arc.
Yes.
So I will attack that one with the magic torch torpedo unit.
Very nice.
You guys get a +2 from lock on, by the way.
Cool. And yeah, you've also got the +3 from the computers.
Okay. I think I have that all correct.
Oof.
It didn't ask me for the modifier.
It did not, but you rolled a 4.
I think you're still affected by the roll.
He's never gone before on this ship. He's getting used to it.
Well, it is a new weapon system.
Why does it have floor D20 plus, like floor 10 plus 2 and all that other stuff?
Because I'm using commands to add my base attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
Can't you just call your base attack bonus?
That's how
All
it
right.
calls it.
Well, Drake hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does all of that mess.
Yeah.
All right. Who's
Um,
Drake hitting?
Yeah, probably the same guy.
Okay. So that's going to do. Okay.
Oh, right, I don't actually have that many ranks in piloting. That's why.
Oh.
Not like
Well, you
this.
could use you could use piloting or base attack bonus.
Yeah, that's
then
why
it's
I
your-
went.
All right.
That's why I chose to go for base attack bonus.
Oh, right. But it's probably you don't have much
All right.
dex, is what it is.
So we're going to engineering phase again.
No, I have plenty of decks. That was just a shitty roll.
It's
Yeah,
an
that was a 4.
That's an unfathomably bad roll.
Yes,
Yeah, that was a real
could
bad
use
roll.
I could use a paradox actually, or I could use.
Actually, wait!
It's
Shoot it again.
It's
Roll
a
it again.
quantum,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Aha.
So
Roll it again.
yeah, we get to. So
That
21
hits.
versus their tracking.
Hey, there we go.
Both of the damage
You
rolls are
should
the
roll
same.
again. Does Declan get to? I mean, does Drake get to roll again?
No, just this one because it has the quantum effect.
Okay. Cool.
In fact,
Engineering.
let me put that down.
That's fine. Engineering phase.
So
So far, nothing. You haven't been hit. Nothing's happened to you.
Divert for weapons.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
because
go ahead and do that?
that fixes all of like any ones that we roll up at the 2s at least.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a big deal.
Which is great for the railgun because it's 8 die.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
And what?
Nah.
I'll probably do Eldritch Shot.
Let's
So-
do it.
So, dice, don't fail me.
They did not.
Alright, so
All right.
I'll probably pick. I'll give the buff to Jack Sparrowhawk because it seems. Actually, no, I'll give it to Drake.
Good call.
I was thinking because how badly Jack was rolling, I thought, oh, he's got the quantum thing, so he has 2
Quantum.
chances. So.
Yeah, and I think I have to choose to use a paradox before I fire, don't I? I
No.
can't do that.
No,
No.
you can fire and then paradox.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
so you have like 3 opportunities to replace your attack
Exactly.
roll.
Well, like 2
He
and a
does.
half.
So, all right.
Because it's not a
Here we
reroll,
go.
technically.
Yeah, it's 2.5.
It's kind of picking up the dice or die and putting it down on that number.
Look, we're not playing Warhammer, all right? We're not rolling like 80
No.
d6.
You can't use a paradox for a die that has already been rolled.
Oh, okay. So you have to choose it beforehand.
Call
Yeah.
beforehand. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, sorry. It's only with like major anchor and shit like that that you can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, piloting.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll theirs top to bottom again. 18, 30, and 29. Okay.
I am a 25.
Okay, so this guy's gonna move first, and he is going to do like a little swoopy move to get here.
Okay.
And then where is that's forward, so he'd be facing this way. Boom. All right, then you move.
Okay. I am moving here.
Oh, all right. This guy is going to go ahead and do a little sweepy move behind you.
That's what I expected.
Well, this guy is going to do he's going to move out and over it in the front of you guys, but like out here.
Oh, I just realized I could have cast augury when we got that call from Allison.
You could have.
I don't know how
That's
helpful it would have
unfortunate.
been.
All right. Now that
I
we've
don't
got
know
all
if
that
augury
sorted.
could see that far in advance to tell whether it would be a good idea.
All right. So now that we've got everyone settled, we're going to go into gunnery phase. I'm just going to roll theirs because they have very little chance to hit you. I'm experimenting with the combats some more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how to balance it. It's not as easy as it appears.
The 20 hits us or no?
No,
No.
it shouldn't.
Okay.
Not if it's direct fire.
Okay.
Direct fire. You have like way better AC than that.
We have equal AC for both.
I'm
of
trying
them.
to. Everyone, as you guys have been rolling, I've been looking at that picture Faye we posted and trying to figure out all the band names.
I've got the answers.
I got Alice in Chains, Radiohead, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails. I'm trying to figure what the trees are.
So, two of them are like really unknown, like grunge bands.
I see Matchbox 20.
Oh, Matchbox 20. Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay, wait, what picture is this?
In Discord.
It's in general. It's in the Friday
Damn
game.
it, Matchbox 20.
Wait,
That's
where's
really
it at?
good.
In Discord in general?
In the
Friday
Friday
game.
game.
Friday game.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, in Friday game. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Hole, Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, he's staring at the hole. So the
Yeah, I knew Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, Alice in Chains, Radiohead.
Matchbox 29-inch nails, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Oh, Pearl Jam. I see it now.
Yeah. It was kind of hard to tell what that was.
What is that mug?
That's the
That's
Pearl
Jam.
Jam.
That's the Pearl Jam.
That's the
Yeah,
Pearl Jam.
That's
Oh,
the
it's the
lid.
okay.
Yeah, it's the
okay,
lid off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the trees are in the background.
I can't figure out what the
but-
trees are.
But go ahead and roll your attacks while I'm debating this. Oh, that a hit. Which one are we hitting?
Oh, so close.
Which
Yeah,
one are we aiming at?
the band for the Screaming Trees is literally Screaming Trees.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, what?
I've never
That's
heard
a
of them.
band?
It's a grunge band from the West, apparently.
Okay. That's
Well,
a lot
Declan
more
did
obscure
travel
than the
a lot.
others.
I'm gonna keep hitting on the one that we hit on that I hit earlier, and that's a 20 for damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Since the thing didn't pop up before, I'm gonna post this to make sure I have the right syntax. Is
Mhm.
that the right syntax for the modifier thing?
Let's. Oh, right, because you're using.
I
basic
believe
attack.
so.
Yeah,
I
why are you
haven't
using
really-
basic attack over piloting? Your piloting should be higher.
No, it's piloting ranks, and I only have 3 ranks in piloting.
Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, it's piloting ranks.
Like as long as if you hover over the where your base attack bonus is on your sheet, it'll tell you like exactly how it is spelled. So you know how to call it. And other than that, it looks like the other syntax is right. I might put a space between the plus and the at sign, that's calling
I'm worried
your
most
class
about the
base attack
thing.
bonus.
I'm worried most about the part that brings up the modifier window, because it didn't give me that.
Oh, I think you're
don't usually
missing a
use that.
0 at the end.
Is it modifier 0? I think yeah, okay. I had the syntax wrong for it. That's what I was missing.
I see. I haven't delved into much of that because mine are
Oh.
all very basic.
And you have the question mark inside the bracket.
Yeah. I just had it written down wrong. So let me try this. So we have +3 from computer, and I'm going to use broad arc, so -2, which means +1.
It's more helpful for players because
You're
we
right.
have the
That's all
entire
9 of them.
game.
Now my curiosity is satiated. 13. Huh.
Roll it again.
And roll it again because quantum. 15, still bad.
Man, your rolls just aren't good tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that misses.
To
Well,
be fair, he's not used to gunning.
I
that's
am not
true.
used to gunning.
He's used to telling people to do things. Doing them is a different thing altogether.
I might want to continue to lock on.
Well, it's engineering phase, so
Why am being such an a-hole today?
Although, I would say reconsider the lock on thing because, in that last bit we rolled, 5 ones.
Let's see.
so
I
yeah.
see.
Oh, I started watching Ted Lasso today. Good show so far. Recommend.
I like it until it gets to like season 3.
Oh, I haven't gotten to season 3. I'm in season 2 right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna.
it's good. It's really good, and
I'm
I
gonna.
think season
Ooh.
3 fell off. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna
We'll find out.
do Eldritch
Woo!
Shot again.
Let's go.
I love how I rolled a natural 20 on a roll that doesn't even freaking matter.
I know, right?
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Let's continue.
By the look of it, I think Jack probably needs the boost just because of
Maybe, yeah.
Well, I mean, for Eldritch Shot, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't really do anything for either of us because that just extends the range.
Oh, that is a good point.
It depends what weapon you think you're going to use.
Well, both of
Well,
the railgun and the magic torpedo unit have long range, which is what, 20 hexes?
Yeah, that's like stupid long.
So we're not going to run out of range.
Probably should use Mystic Haze instead then.
Yeah.
Let's have to spend a resolve point for that.
Or precog to help the piloting.
Yeah, all that would really do is determine the piloting order.
It helps.
It does.
It's a pretty big range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I found a picture of Nat's cats playing D&D.
Yeah, it's cats.
That
I
has
don't have it. I don't have any
Well,
cats.
the Nat and Sparse cats, sorry. Just the idea of your cats. But it's right there.
I knock
I'll
it
do
over.
I'll do proclamation.
Yes. The wizard places a chalice on the table, filled with a strange smoking liquid. He cautions that this potion is incredibly dangerous. I knock it over.
I
That is
rolled.
so-
Yeah, that would be a cat.
I rolled Dex to knock it over. Natural
Sleight of
20.
paw. Sleight of paw. Knock it over.
Slide of paw.
Yeah, the really funny thing is that's actually White Wolf. That is specifically a Mage the Ascension character sheet.
Yep.
And,
I can
those
tell
are all
by all the
D10.
D10s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell all by the D10s. It's a White Wolf system.
If it was a
Oh.
cat, it would also use deception to gaslight the person into thinking that they knocked it over.
So, what action are you using, Nat?
I'll do precog.
Oh, I feel good.
+2 to piloting check.
Oh, go to piloting.
So we only have 2 nodes for the computer, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
28, 21.
Because
And
nobody else is
25.
using it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could. They never bother to.
Right.
We don't need it.
I
You clearly do.
Lucian is too proud. He is. I don't need assistance.
Yeah, it was Anna not using it for the piloting, even though it wasn't hurting anything when we had 3 nodes.
Well, to be fair, also, like, the situations where, like, during the week where we kept telling her to use it, it didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just 1 week, though.
I know. It was just a very unfortunate circumstance of, like, hey, you know,
I was rolling crazy that week.
I
I
gotta
was
try.
legit. I was rolling so well that week, though.
Declan?
Yeah, what's up?
My
I'm sorry.
my cat heard you
typing.
talking shit.
Yeah. Oh.
She just jumped up here.
I heard
Nice.
you just talking shit. Yeah.
Look, I wouldn't want to mess with a cat in D&D. That's all I'm saying.
I think we're ready for the piloting check for the round.
Okay, yeah.
My
Are you going to do something with it, like evade or anything like that?
I was gonna try to do a what is it called? A flyby or a drive-by shooting?
I mean, flyby, I believe, is the correct term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I just don't know if I need anything special with that.
It's just the pilot. Well, the way we were doing it is you do 1 piloting check for the order and then another piloting check for the action.
Unless we call it beforehand.
I am going to use my paradox.
Okay.
And use my 18 instead of the 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that'll be a 30.
Oh wait, can I hold on? Can I not do that, Spar?
I don't know because I read earlier that you can't use it on something that's already been rolled unless you have a thing in your thing that says you can replace something that's already been rolled.
I thought mine did. Hold on, let me check. Because if it doesn't, then
double
I don't
check beforehand.
Yeah.
Double check now.
That's what I'm doing.
We're all learning. I've never had a precog in a game, so.
All right, now you have 2 of them.
Kind of I know. All you guys multi-classing for this one particular game.
We multi-class for the campaign where we don't have to worry about multi-classing because we're not doing ground combat.
Not with any
One of these
regularity,
days.
anyway.
Well, you did fight those slugs.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which went pretty well, actually.
I don't know. It kind of blew up. It kind of blew up on some of our faces.
Namely, one person's. Not going to name who.
Who was that?
Wait, you don't remember?
What?
That's why I made the joke.
Lucian had his energy shield up. He was fine.
Yeah, Drake got hit by like all of them. Almost.
Yeah. And Jack was literally just flying out of range.
Lucian did try to drop you. He was hoping. Actually, he was hoping that Drake would have left, and then he could have just tanked it with the energy shield for the most part. But
Convey that next time, please.
this is busy. Also, I didn't know what you were doing.
That's why we communicate.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, you were absolutely correct.
Okay. So for this
Yeah,
one
no,
instance,
so
since
I'm at
we-
16. Yeah, I'm at 16 and I'm stuck at 16.
Mhm.
Okay.
Womp womp.
All right. Now we know. There we go.
And knowing.
Is there something that changes? Is there something that changes along the way that changes that?
No. Only if one of us didn't multi-class and stayed a precog.
Okay.
And was to get like a greater anchor, which I don't think any of us are doing.
Yeah, I'll be able to reach Greater Anchor.
Okay.
I
All
just
right,
don't
well,
think it helps
you
me
move
any.
first. You move
being able to,
first.
being able to
Yep.
re-roll or just swap out any roll whenever you want for whatever you rolled seems like a pretty good move.
Well, as of right now, we can just declare beforehand that we're using that roll. It's not a re-roll kind of thing.
Like I said, you are picking the dice up and putting it down on that number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's their move. Gunnery phase.
On the subject, I'm gonna go ahead and use my 19.
That makes a good. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, that's not going to hit. 23 might.
That finally,
I will.
so I guess just roll
4
the
damage.
to which side?
Wait. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted 4d4. Ignore that.
4 damage.
Hey, I maxed the shit out of that 4d. That 4. That's 7. Oh, okay, it's only 7.
Yeah.
To which side?
It's the bottom one shooting up at you.
So
So that'd be
starboard,
starboard.
Yep.
and I will roll mine for the damage.
All right. I wish if I ever played at a table, I want a cat to sit there and watch like that. That is hilarious.
Right. My cat is currently sitting on my lap, staring at me, wondering why I'm not petting her.
That's a good question.
You just have the board there. The cat jumps up and swipes it.
It sounds like she hasn't trained you well.
Well, it's a good thing I used my paradox this time because I rolled a natural 1 on the shot, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
But
On
you
the
did
other
a
hand,
perfect, you did a
perfect
perfect
damage roll.
attack. Yeah.
That's a great damage roll. That is fantastic.
And on the other side of the coin,
Okay, so who's shooting at what?
that was actually perfectly balanced for the damage
as
roll.
all things
Things should be. Yeah.
3 1s, 3 3s, and 2 2s. I'm firing at the one that's hurt down here.
You kill it.
Wow. Okay.
Then seeing that, I guess I will swivel around to that guy.
Okay. It only does that much damage, but that's fine. You got through the shields. All right. Now we go to engineering phase again.
Oh, we have 7 shield damage.
I think you should panic.
I would like to feign a disaster.
Hey, a few weeks ago, 7 shield damage was a lot.
Yeah,
that was
10 weeks ago.
That was like all your shields, almost.
That was 2 hull damage. Well, especially since also we didn't have our evasion mathed out right either.
Yeah, that too. I have 1 paradox left, and that's the one that rolled a 1, so I don't think I'll be using that.
You never know. You might want to purposely fail something.
Oh.
Yeah, you could be like, it's like where you're trying to like you're trying to get or impress or have like one guy's trying to impress a girl, and so it's like, oh, it's a contest, but then you purposely fail so the other guy looks good. All right, so we've rolled a 36 for panicking.
Divert weapons. Sorry.
Um,
I was on push to talk.
So, I'll do which weapon?
I'm
Okay. Missed a case. All right. And it's the
Alright.
ones that turn into twos, Fairy.
Cool.
just to make it harder for the ship to hit us.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give us an extra 2 on our AC? Or yeah.
Ye- +1 enhancement bonus to AC until the end of the next round.
Okay.
And the opposing ship would have a harder time scanning or locking on before the end of the next round. Like, so they have to roll twice for their checks and use the worst result.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, so they each have to roll twice for their things?
If they
Okay.
use
Yeah.
scan or lock on.
Oh, they are not. So that's not a big deal. Woo. Piloting. 17 and a 20. Not the best rolls for them.
This is piloting.
Yes.
Piloting indeed.
This is your pilot speaking, and we're looking to destroy these enemy ships that are in our vicinity.
We are traveling comfortably at 36,000 feet.
At 36,000 light years away from anybody.
Very
If
nice
you look to
indeed.
your left, you are going to see someone who is about to die horribly.
If you look out the aft window of the ship, you will see
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Well,
Oh,
how'd you do
stupid
there,
Texie
neighbor?
Flanders.
There.
Oh no, a pincer maneuver.
Aha! They have got you. Now you move.
Which
shame
doesn't
we-
really help when we're
You're just
moving after
gonna
them.
hear the truck backing up. Boop, boop,
Beep,
boop.
beep.
You fools! We've
Boop.
executed a scyther maneuver.
Yeah.
It's actually best to point the starboard side of the ship toward the enemy that we're trying to hit.
Yeah, I knew that.
Of course you knew that.
To be fair, this is also his first time piloting this thing.
I can hit them if the front is facing forward, but we take a penalty.
Yeah. I was drifting. I was just like, oversteer.
Look, it's like look, it's the Fast and the Furious of ships. Okay, it doesn't make sense, but it gets there eventually.
That's why they call me. That's why they call me Smirk, because I live my life a quarter smile at a time.
Well, that's a 23 and a 17.
Yeah,
So
that
23 is the top one.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Cool. Let me do my minuscule damage.
4,
11.
11.
Oh, that's actually,
2.
Whoa.
Get out of the lift. Get out of the lift.
top one would be the aft side.
That'd be the top one would be port.
No, port.
Yeah, it'd be
Right.
port.
Sorry, forgot my terms.
Just hear through the door, very faintly. We just hear initial D playing.
Eurobeat intensifies.
Bang,
Wait,
bang,
how
bang.
does wait, hold on. How does Drake know my literal fucking piloting playlist?
Quick, play
Yes,
the initial D,
gas
please, son.
has been playing the entire time.
Gas.
Deja vu.
No, it's either
Running
fucking
through
gas,
the
gas, or speed.
90s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either gas, running through the night, or speed boy.
Excuse me, Deja Vu is a
Look,
banger. I will not stand this slander.
Deja Vu is very good.
all I know is Deja Vu goes surprisingly well with Speed Racer, the Wachowski version race.
Oh no, that's gas. The
Oh,
one that
that's
they did
gas,
that.
gas. Yeah, I forget. Anyway, but that goes surprisingly well with that. Holy
Yes.
shit!
It does.
Anyway.
It goes extremely well.
Which one are we hitting?
Well, you did near perfect damage again.
That one.
Bottom one, top one.
Bottom.
Bottom. Thank you. 9 and
That's 24 damage on Drake's.
24. Ooh.
I believe, because did I do yeah, I did weapons, right?
Yeah. Did you divert to weapons?
I honestly don't
I believe
remember
so.
what you said you were doing, if you said at all.
Okay, no problem.
I believe I diverted to weapons, so that should be 24.
Ouch. Unfortunate for them. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, man, there was 3 4s on that. And I roll a set. What the? I roll a 7 on that.
I only roll the quantum twice if it misses the first one, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You need to miss for that effect to happen.
Right. It's not like, oh, I didn't crit. I guess I roll again.
I think you only roll the gunnery check again, so the damage should stay the same.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep Mystic K's up. So.
Okay.
Samesies.
Diverting to weapons.
I'm sorry. It was not gas. It's initial D's the top. That's played. Yeah, it's the top that's
every
played for the
once
speed
in a while.
rate.
I go back and
I
watch
just pulled it up. Yeah, I just pulled it up right now, and I was like, oh yeah, it's the top.
Oh, that's so good. Why does initial D hit so hard in the soundtrack?
Bangers on bangers on bangers.
It's a shame that I can't add music to the stream because then we'll get copyright struck.
Yeah, we'd hate for that to happen.
I'm slowly building up a copyright-friendly playlist.
Oh ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
You just play the, what is it? RuneScape's sea shanty.
Who's gonna copyright RuneScape? Piloting checks. 19 and a 16. Wow. Okay, these guys are not the best. That's why they left him out here and nowhere do they land.
I only knew that song because I have it on my playlist on Spotify.
Piloting check.
I'm nostalgic.
Okay.
I am nostalgic for
26.
RuneScape, but I don't think I would ever go back to it.
They're gonna move.
My friend still plays.
I think you're not getting the +2, by the way, because he's doing
okay,
different
24
weapons.
then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Didn't affect this round, but just to make sure.
Okay.
Gunnery.
Gunnery. Oh, I actually hit again.
Bang. Does that miss?
What's the total? 16?
Yeah.
Miss.
Roll it again.
Quantum rolls again.
That hits.
God damn. Keep that 7 too.
And that becomes a 6 because of the divert.
Okay.
No, that becomes
An 8. You keep the damage of the.
Oh, that's right. I keep the damage of the first one. That becomes an 8 because of the divert then.
Got it. No problem. What is Drake's shot? Okay.
E.
Both of yours combined can take out that guy.
Okay. What's our shields at, by the way?
Yeah, because we got hit for 9 on which side?
I'm over. I'm gonna overpower, overload, whatever it is on this one.
Okay.
So, well, that does basically 3 or 2 or 3 of the actions, right?
That does 3 different divert actions, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get shields, engines, weapons.
Okay.
Okay, so how much do we restore from an overpower? Is it the same?
Divert, I think it's what?
It just uses the diverts stuff. I can
Okay.
just use more
Which
divert actions.
is
5% of our
It's
PCU?
5%. Yeah, it's 5%.
5% of 250,
PCU. Yeah,
which is 12.5.
which we round up to 13.
13, yes.
So, and we can dispense those as we see fit.
Yes, as long as all of the shields are...
No, we can actually dispense those as we see fit. It's balance the shields. That's when it does that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's balanced
Balance
when you
is
need
like
that.
that, yeah.
So where do we take the 9 damage from?
Okay, done?
The 9?
Yeah, where did
Yeah.
that... Which
Um,
direction did that come from? Which shield did that hit?
It would have been from this guy.
Okay, so our port shields.
Port again.
I'm keeping
So-
up my stick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we would be at 13 port and 28 starboard. So I would just say put the 13 back in port.
Okay. So that's at 25,
26.
26. And starboard's at what?
28.
And forward and
And we have
after at full?
we have not been shot there yet.
Okay, good. Um, okay, Mystic Haze is up. And piloting, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I really wasn't keeping track of the
23.
shields.
That's. I mean, I guess I'm the welfare of the ship tracker.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking to become an admiral, so makes sense.
Yeah.
It should be me, but I can't be bothered.
Team player.
It should be me. I'm the goddamn captain.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah,
We should all.
I mean, yes, all of us should be.
But should and are
I-
two different things.
I think it would really be great if there was a way for the ship to have a separate character sheet that we all access,
A
rather than
communal
having it
character
locked
sheet.
behind our own individual sheets.
I mean, we could make a new character sheet that's just for the ship.
True, that we all
Yeah,
have
just-
access to. Then we would all be overwriting each other trying to change stuff, though.
Was
I
that
mean,
your
if it-
piloting?
Yes,
The
it's on
23?
That
piloting.
was.
Yeah,
That is a
because
movie on piloting.
there's only one enemy left.
Yes, and you have 12
Huh.
movement this round.
Okay, they're gonna
Make
move
y'all
first.
move.
I will say if Feiwi is the only one who just does the
Yeah.
actual stuff,
yeah.
then it would be fine. We just use it for reference.
Yeah, that would actually be a good option, having a separate character sheet for the ship that, again, we would just designate Feiwi as the person to keep it accurate, and we can all just have it open to check the stats and stuff.
Yeah, we can just update
My-
our stuff whenever
My
we
my,
need
my
to.
sound check has now changed to Peter Griffin doing the Star Wars battle music.
Why?
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn it. All right.
I thought it was gonna be "Can't Touch Me."
Gunnery.
And
Man, this guy has been hitting you more often than the others. Too bad he's by himself now. If I actually were
pressure.
hitting with everybody, it'd have been great. 12 damage. Let's go.
That's on our starboard.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Bang,
this
bang,
guy
bang.
having.
Ooh.
Look at this guy
Damn,
having. Look
that
at
hurt.
this guy having aft guns.
It's a turret.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that brings us down to 16 for there.
Yep.
Oh, no, you're right.
And then go ahead and roll your attack, Fayway.
It's going.
Both hits. Okay, so they have
That is a
that
20.
many
That's
shields.
a 24 because the divert.
Woo!
The divert
Yeah.
weapons is stronger than I thought.
Yeah, well, it helps to have when I'm
When you
throwing
have 8 die, yeah. It's,
when I'm throwing 8 bones. Yeah.
it's kind
All
of
right, they
nuts.
took their damage.
Second
All
verse
right.
same as the first, by the way.
Go ahead and roll engineering phase, please.
God.
Um,
I
Yeah.
was going to do the same thing, but never mind, it fails. By good luck, cats will run out eventually.
If I fail the overpower, I'm going to recalculate, by the way.
I believe the DC for that would be 26.
For overpower, it's.
Because our starship tier is 7, right?
Yeah.
1.5 times 7 would be 11.
You gotta be eating my shorts, dude.
Mhm.
Well,
Look, we're
I
not
failed.
saluting them if that's what you're saying.
You could use the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
know
it.
if you have to call that beforehand. I think you probably
Yeah,
do, but
exactly.
Normally, I'd like you to.
yeah. But I mean, if you have a thing to reroll it, then I guess.
I think he re-rolled it exactly the
Oh, he
same.
rolled it, got a 25 again. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
such
sorry,
is life.
friend.
Nah, it's whatever.
Okay, so we do not.
Mhm.
So we do not
Yeah.
get any of the bonuses, correct?
Right.
Don't do shit. Yeah.
From Overpower
Because-
and I
Fielding.
think Builder Ends failed as well, unfortunately.
There goes my rolls. They're awful.
Oof.
Beat that, Declan.
Don't know if I can.
I don't know. We might have to bust out the Hot Wheels for that.
Oh, shame. How do you beat such a glorious roll?
I was
Anyway,
gonna be a dick and just say I used my 18.
I used my paradox too.
I mean, there is a chance you
Yeah.
could have not passed it.
Oh, thank you for doing exactly that. Neural straight line.
Well, look, they've been very consistent. All right. All right. Let's see if I can hit you again.
Bang,
Hell
bang,
yeah,
bang.
man! This guy is on fire.
Yes, he is on fire. That's his that's his
Well,
O2 units.
That would be the
Well,
engines.
12 damage.
Oof.
Let's go.
oh no, our starboard shield's down to 4.
It's nice to actually have some good fucking shields on this thing.
You're welcome.
I'll put some pressure on you guys later. Don't worry.
Oof,
Okay,
really
that's
could
an
have.
18.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
It'd be a
16.
It would be a
it'd
20
be a
with
20.
the divert, yeah. Unfortunately.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it didn't succeed.
Yep. Okay, so it's gonna be that much damage. Okay. Cool. Nice. Engineering phase.
Hang on.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, excuse me. He already did roll the torpedo. I didn't say that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
I even said bang, bang,
Oh.
bang.
Mystic Haze.
do it.
I've already rolled it.
Yeah. Let's go. You guys know the DCs as well as I do. If not better.
I'm gonna assume that was success, I think.
Mr. Case. All right, let me double check your stuff.
Overpower.
It is 15 times 1.5, so yeah, you passed. Hell yeah, overpower works as well.
Cool.
Nice.
Starboards are back up to 17.
Cool.
You guys are killing it. All right, piloting checks. All right, so these guys are a little too weak for you. Okay, we can adjust for later. This was more of a test run.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we did upgrade, so
Yeah, that's why I'm constantly changing
The-
and looking at new things and
the
stuff.
railgun is really good.
Yeah, that's why it's a bit expensive for us.
Yeah, I
But
mean, the fact that
but
it's
I-
a
Good
heavy weapon
thing-
that we did not have a mount for.
It's a good thing that you are doing this now because next week you might be stronger.
And like I said, a session ago, it was held on with hopes and dreams, and maybe some bubblegum.
That's why that's why Jack wasn't around
Go ahead
for
and roll
last session. He
piloting.
was holding it in place.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just using my 18.
Okay, well I'll just move.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah,
What are you doing with the gun?
That's why Jack wasn't around last week. He was literally just holding the weapon in place on the outside of the ship.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Jack was doing EVA.
Gunnery check again. Oh, I missed
Oh
this gun.
no.
Oh,
Okay,
Kablamzo.
that hits.
Well, if it matters, that's a 6.
Doesn't really.
I think I didn't roll a single one for that one. Amazingly.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only a few things. All right, so we managed to get over to the outpost now. After
I wanna,
this happens,
Go
go ahead.
is there anything we can check out from the wreckage to
Um,
figure out like why they were attacking us? I mean, we obviously recognized the symbol.
they had orders for you to be here to waylay you.
Huh. Okay. Any cargo worth taking?
Not particularly.
I think they were fighter
They're
class.
just fighters.
Speaking of, was there any reward for last week's session?
No.
I don't
We're
think
gonna-
so.
Okay,
We were
collecting
just
up
there
today.
wasn't a message, so I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, we were just randomly attacked, and then we went to a pub, I believe, is
Okay.
what we ended up on.
Okay, yeah, so
Yes.
we can.
You guys went to a pub and I messed with Anna a little with the previous character.
Something jumped over her.
Yes.
I
She
don't know what
probably
it
ignored
was.
it. Just a reference. Don't worry about it.
He very disdainfully ignored it.
She did, but I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah, if that's all we can figure from them, then we'll just move on to the outpost.
Yeah, it
So
was
yeah, you guys get to the outpost, and
Are there a bunch of cowboys around pelvic thrusting?
no, it's
No,
just
they're not.
an
They're not
outpost.
enjoying their life there.
That's an oddly specific
Look,
question.
I'll send you to Ram Ranch if you really want to.
No, I know about that from my friends, and I don't want to go there.
16 naked operatives.
I'm objecting to this.
Hate the fact that I want to make this song now.
If you ask him, he'll probably make it.
I'm sure you can AI generate
Six,
it.
16 naked Jedi in the back to tanks at Ram Ranch.
I feel like he's already done that, actually.
Yeah. When Declan gets to like the 7.1 dungeon,
Oh,
I am
no.
rescuing you into a chasm. I can actually do that during the final boss.
Oh, that 7.1 dungeon is so good. Actually, all like unironically, Dawn Trail combat pretty peak right now.
Mhm.
So good. I got through M5S. I got my reclear, so I'm gonna go to the M6 tomorrow and do
It's like
some
I keep saying, Dawn
practicing.
Trail is Stormblood 2.0. The story is kind of
This,
mid.
this last patch story
That's
was
everything that I've
pretty
heard.
good.
Story is mid, combat is great.
Yeah.
Actually, this last patch story kind of ticked it
Yeah.
up for me a little bit.
Yeah, the
Not
story's
gonna
gotten
lie.
good this patch, but like
Like the baseline, yeah, kind of mid. However, the previous two adding to it, it's kind of ticking it up a little bit more for me.
Yeah.
It's a big. The problem with Dawn Trail is it's a bunch of setup. Anyway,
Yeah.
never mind.
sorry.
Tangent over. So we get to the outpost, and then you look around. Um, let's see.
You
It
get
just
repairs.
because you're getting repaired up. The problem is I want to end it in the outpost, so I'm trying to figure out what to do here.
Yeah.
I mean, the repairs amount to recharging our shields.
Hmm.
Well, you're also going to upgrade your ship because you're leveling up today.
Hey,
Oh,
we can have the break
hey.
back.
Oh.
So yeah. If you want to gather information about the area you're going to, this is a good place to do it because it is an outpost, and they probably have traded with people from who've been there. It might help. Throw that away.
Oh, okay. Augury can only see 30 minutes into the future. That's not helpful then.
Okay. Outposts are also very good indicators if anything's weird's gone through the area or not. So you can use any outpost as like information gathering
Hmm.
resources. You just have to ask, and then I will figure something out. So let me know what you want to do here as a group. It doesn't have to take long, but let me know if you want to do anything before you head out. Because remember, you have some leeway in travel time to get there on time.
Lucian will go shopping.
Oh,
Very nice.
ask if there's been any I guess if they've noticed any pirate gangs or crews around, aside from us, obviously.
All right. Yeah, there's a few people who are like, yeah, we've seen a few. There was another crew that went out a few days ago from here. Don't know where they were going, but they were heading somewhere.
Did you happen to see their crest, their symbol?
Hmm. Didn't have one actually. Now that I think about it, kind of a bland looking ship.
Hmm. I don't know what to do with that information, but thank you.
Hey, it's info. Maybe they're hiding something. I don't know. It's mystery. Oh, all right. So as Lucian's shopping, what are you getting exactly? Food, So, like, what sort of things are we looking for?
Food and a couple of and some serum. Some
Oddly
serum.
enough, you can find them all in one place.
Convenient.
You know, it's really odd. They have like a
Just-
serum center, like a serum dispensary, and like food,
Just
all in the
space-
same area,
just a,
in the
just a-
same store.
The space Kroger. Got the pharmaceutical section in the back.
Look, if you're not shopping like at Aldi's or Trader Joe's, those are probably the best. But
Al-
I'm cheap.
Aldi-
I go to Food Lion.
Aldi's doesn't have a pharmacy though.
It's got you there.
He does.
Space Aldi's might though.
Well, you do have to put a credit in to make sure you get your cart though. So you return it back so you get your credit back. You know?
Actually, he might find. I guess it's kind of efficient, so he's cool with it.
You're shopping around and like someone bumps into your cart.
Pardon us.
It's like, oh, the lady's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking."
Clearly.
Says the blind guy.
Yeah.
There's a kid in the cart, and it goes cat. It's like, yes, that's a cat.
I'm sensing motive on us being bumped into.
Oh, you went with him. Okay.
there's
Gotta
not
make
like
sure to get the
a
right snacks.
Cyberfreaks is gonna try to scare the kid.
Intimidate.
I don't have it on the sheet. I'm just gonna roll charisma.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, he's not very.
I'm
very
just gonna
charismatic.
pet. I'm just gonna pet the cat, just to make it even less intimidating.
The kid wants.
Do I get anything on the sense motive check?
This was purely an accident.
Okay.
The lady was looking after her kid, and then you see her just accidentally bump into your cart.
Screaming something about a Wolverine toy.
No, I'm not doing that.
Damn it, Fayway.
Shame on you. Shame.
You know what? Hang on, let me find.
Yeah,
the-
just for that, she's gonna rescue me off of a chasm. Like, thank you.
You know what? Let's see.
Game. I can't wait till you start playing 14. So I can mess with you in that game.
Fuck you!
Don't worry, I'm a semi-competent healer.
Nice.
And I can mess with you as a tank. Don't worry. I know how to.
Check.
Shirk, or I just stand on him with a tank buster.
You have to make sure it's a tank buster that cleaves, though, or that is an
Yeah.
AoE.
The funny ones.
I have been killed many times by those kind of tank busters, because sometimes you get a tank that just chooses violence.
Look, sometimes, we wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and
Yeah, but that's the problem when the person you take out is a healer. Because that
Look,
happened to me on
it's
the
the
latest
cycle.
trial.
Oh,
That happened.
the late. Oh no, they took you out in that one. Oof.
Yeah, luckily it was at the very end of the fight, so it
Oh.
wouldn't really have impacted anything. But if
Look,
that happened,
it's the triangle of blaming people. The tanks blame the DPS blame the healers, and the healers blame the tanks for just doing dumb shit.
The healers blame
no,
everyone,
he always blame everyone, not just
including
tanks.
the other healers.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, I had some iffy healers today when I was PFing. Ugh.
Healers in
Not
FF14 are
still-
like that one meme of the Scottish guy in The Simpsons.
Oh, Willie?
still not
Yeah.
as bad as what I experienced during Stormblood.
Uh-huh.
Spar witnessed that.
Yeah.
Damn healers. I hate them the
Yay.
most.
The scholar. We had a scholar that used the no healing at all, and
Did-
only used the
didn't-
things on energy
Did
drain.
not use any of their ether flow on healing abilities.
Oh, that's
And
terrible.
and we were doing savage at the time.
Oh yeah, you told me you nearly quit the tier because of that.
Yep, I had to.
I had to solo heal Omega 5 Savage and Omega 6 Savage as a white mage during Stormblood at level 70.
And
You know how
that's
hard that shit is?
Pretty
that's,
hard.
Our
I
main
know.
tack kept dying. I'm surprised no one else died.
and that's when I switched to raiding as a scholar for like an expansion and a half until I got tired of raiding.
Well, I'm enjoying it right now, so I'm gonna continue. But I'm only a wee paladin, so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kid looks at the cat and goes, "Cat," and is reaching for it. And the mom's like, "No, you can't. No, I'm sorry."
She probably pulls his hand away and isn't paying
Yeah.
attention as he goes
This
to fight the
this is very
shit out of
this
this
very
kid.
getting just DM'd to spar and not happening in game.
Can I give the cat Cypheric some scratches?
I mean, sure.
I mean, yeah.
He'll probably complain, but then he'll just be like, actually, you know what? I accept
I mean,
it.
no, he's into it.
That would be in character for Dudley.
Yes, it would be. That's why I'm like,
What are you gonna do?
no, it was something I was tempted to do, but I'm
Okay.
not gonna do.
What, you gonna steal the candy from their cart and steal children's candy? Is
He's
that
not
You know what?
you're
Fuck
Shadow
doing?
it.
the
It is.
Hedgehog.
You know what? Fuck it. It is in character for Dudley. I'm gonna give the kid the finger and say bird.
The mother looks at you appalled.
Would that even carry the same like meaning here?
Some gestures
It
are
is-
universal.
Yeah, some gestures are just universal.
What? I'm sure you haven't thought this through, but what race are this mother and child?
Oh,
yeah,
let
that's
me,
a good question.
let me just pull up.
I just pulled the one bird person species.
Pull up the
I tell you what, I'm
52.
gonna scroll down the races blinded and just stop on something. Here we go.
It's
They're
just the jelly
noirs.
people.
They're what?
They're nudists.
Noir. They
They're
are
1920s detectives.
no NUAR. They're medium monstrous humanoids. Dark vision.
Oh, they're
maze
like
mind.
minotaurs.
Yeah, except medium sized. Oh, they have like unarmed strike that deal actual lethal damage. That's cool. And have a base speed of 40. Interesting. Strength and intelligence plus, but minus dex. Interesting. That's a cool race.
I might be a cowman next campaign. I look key.
I don't think they're cows. They're just.
Literally says they are bovine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Holy shit, that are cow people.
Oh no, you found the cow dimension.
I just gave the finger to the secret cow level.
And the mother looks at you and goes, "Sir, that is not very polite."
Oh, I was just trying to teach new animals, lady. I apologize.
You get a tap on your shoulder.
Is it the father?
Yes. And he goes, You bothering them?
Oh no, sir. I'm just teaching him stuff from my planet, about animals, because he said cat, so I brought up a bird.
He looks at you and goes, The wife goes, we just bumped into him. I'm sorry. It's like, and the guy goes, yeah, but that was pretty rude.
I meant no disrespect. It's just we have a different sense of humor where I'm from. It's a little bit how do you put it? Darker. It's like the whole if you ain't laughing, you're crying.
I see. Maybe you should curb that in public before something happens.
I hear you.
Anyway,
I
we're sorry.
guess we'll just
and he
move
dropped
along.
something in their cart. Yep.
Anime sweat droplet.
I'm so glad he did not hear what I just said.
Um,
Oh no.
Because he missed it, and canonically he did miss it. I just said,
it's
I guess we'll just move along.
it's
Don't
a
have a
shame
cow,
I can't.
man.
It's a shame I can't summon Polgara just to slap Dudley.
Well, Belderin can do it.
Oh, she can. That would be kind of funny.
That's
mean-
Belderin's limit break.
Just
The lineage of pan and slipper slappers.
It's not like they come from Moon Mesa or anything.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, he could be a cowboy from there. You never know.
Yeah, Cowboys from Moon Mesa. Yeah.
oh, that like if Belderan was a character in a Smash Brothers, that would be like a ultimate. Just
Wings
someone's
of pan forward.
just someone's
Trans-
Polgara.
Transports to another dimension where just like 16 other people in her lineage just smash somebody with frying pans and slippers.
Right now, I'm thinking it's genetic in their family.
Who's Dudley's or Belderan's?
Belderins.
Oh no! It's the never-ending curse from Zelda. The lineage of the one to be slapped, and the lineage of the slapper.
Can I do something?
Yes. What do you want to do? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Remote
You
hack.
can use your custom ring to.
Yep.
What are you doing?
If he has like a data pad or something on it,
Yeah.
I'd like to send him just like an urgent message about like his shipping hacked into or stolen or something like that.
Would the owner of a gray Explorer please step up to the front? Your vehicle is being entered illegally.
The guy looks at it. It's like, I don't own a ship. What is this nonsense? Where do these prank calls come in all the time?
God damn it.
Like I said, he's a cowboy from Moo Mesa.
Oh yeah.
Sir, do you have a vehicle, like of any kind, like a car?
He's already gone. He's not answering questions from you.
Sir, I need to talk to you about your vehicle's extended warranty.
He looks at you.
No,
Very
not you, not
particularly-
you, sir. Not you, sir. I was talking to my friend here.
Let's not press our luck, shall we?
Yeah, no whammies.
Oh.
There's no bucks. It's just a big cow.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Now that the shopping trip is officially good. Oh. We're just gonna mess with Cypherx. And then now it turned to Dudley almost getting into a fight in a grocery store.
Naturally.
What can I say? I'm a people person.
Whenever we come across said people, please let me know.
I like how, like, stat-wise, I'm unironically probably the most people person on the crew. And I just use the power for evil.
Well, what's your charisma bonus at?
Like, +3
Mine's
for the
plus
bonus.
6. Mine's plus
Oh,
6.
is it just... Oh, Jesus.
She's a
I'm a witch
charisma
warper.
castmaster.
And I'm an Anathema.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
Oh,
Asimar
Christ.
plus
Okay.
Witch Warper.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say, because
Oh.
most of my like traits are literally in bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, perception, and sense motive. Like, that's where most of my points are being spent.
Ignore this roll. I'm testing.
Yeah, no problem.
God
Shit.
damn.
Way to waste
Wow.
fucking rolls, man. I'm guessing that got the right number.
Roll again.
Oh
I just
my
want to see the
goodness.
damage.
Um, 29. Yes, I did get the base attack bonus correct. Good.
Very nice. So yeah. All right. Let me do this. Excuse me.
Like to
We're gonna
imagine I just,
level. We're gonna level up to level 8.
like to imagine that we were just back at the ship. I like refit or did something to it and ask you to a test fire.
When was the last money I gave out?
2
sessions
sessions
ago?
ago, it was 4,000 credits.
Yeah, 2 sessions
Thank
ago.
you.
Because y'all didn't get anything last week.
Okay, so we're gonna give you 8,000 credits per player. All right, so next week on the exciting adventures of this crew,
Yeah, we have more hull points.
you will have an upgraded ship, and we'll go find out what this Alice in Chains wants.
I hate it here.
I hope when we get there that she'll have snacks out. You go for some Pearl Jam.
Under the screaming trees.
Oh, I hate it here
You're
so
alright.
much.
I hate to be the one to do this to you, Feiwi. You don't want Pearl Jam.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Pearl Jam is a euphemism for something.
Yeah, for semen.
Uh-huh.
I need to find, like, I need to add nerd to my freaking soundboard.
Don't kink shame him.
That's
Don't
it.
kink shame him.
Look,
Little
Declan,
Pearl
if
Jam.
anyone knows about semen in this group, it's you. That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean,
One of the pipes.
I was doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke stream, and I named one of my Pokemon Pearl Jam.
Nice.
nice.
Which one? Was it the
Uh,
clam one?
it was almost certainly. I think it was probably a cloister.
That makes sense, though.
I dig it. Mhm.
Or
Oh.
maybe a shelter. I don't
Oh,
remember.
good session, everybody.
Yes,
I wanted
level
to
8.
Level 8.
Level 8.
Woo!
I can finally use my paradoxes for everything now.
Yay! Oh my goodness. Oh,
And ending the stream. Wasn't even. Alistair was there lurking.
Yep.